בוקר טוב אירלנד, מה קורה? אנחנו עכשיו נמצאים בקורק. זאת סוג של עיר שנמצאת באירלנד, מן הסתם. ואנחנו עכשיו הולכות להסתובב קצת. אני כנראה לא אמצא את העיר היום, כי יש לי כמה דברים שאני צריכה לעשות על המחשב, אז אני אחזור יחסית מוקדם להוסטל. זהו, שיהיה מקסים. יו יו יו! חושבים שאני משוגעת. טוב, אנחנו עכשיו הולכים לבלק רוק קאסל, שזה כנראה מחוץ לקורק. זה הולך להיות מעניין. צ'או. טוב, אז נהגנו קצת, האמת שאני נהגתי. וראינו פה איזה סנדיי מרקט כזה בדרך, אז עצרנו ונראה מה יש שם. הנה. סתם זה נחמד כזה, להתערבב נראה לי. קניתי לעצמי עכשיו עוגיה ענקית, יואו, בגודל של הראש של לבנת. הנה בדיוק. טוב, אז החלטנו שהמרחק מאיפה שהשוק הוא לא כל כך רחוק עד הטירה, אז אנחנו נעשה את זה ברגל באחרי רבע שעה של הליכה, אמור להיות. וגם יש אוויר ממש נעים, קרייר כזה כיפי, אוקיי? נחמד, ממש נחמד. מצאנו אותה! טוב, אז מסתבר שבטירה הזאת יש כאן אקסיבישן של כל מיני דברים שקשורים לחלל. אז אנחנו עכשיו נכנסנו, זה כולל גם סיור בטירה, גם את האקסיבישן הזה, ונראה מה נגלה.
Atoms had formed. Hydrogen and helium are the simplest atoms in the table of elements. Hydrogen atoms have a single proton orbited by a single electron. They remain the most common atoms in the universe. Helium atoms have a nucleus of 2 protons and 2 neutrons, orbited by 2 electrons, and are the second most common atoms. A definite starting point at the Big Bang, it might have a definite end. Perhaps the gravitational mass of everything would eventually stop it expanding, and it would collapse back to a single point in a big crunch. However, the expansion is not slowing down. It appears to be speeding up due to a mysterious force known as dark energy. Eventually, stars will become too far apart for light to travel between them. The night sky will turn black. The cosmos will just fade away. One by one, the last stars will burn to a cinder.
היי שוב. אז אנחנו עלינו כזה למגדל. זה הנוף מאחוריי. פשוט מדהים. ממש. זאת המדריכה. What is your name again? Leah. Leah, she is so funny. She's awesome.
So guys, I'm gonna start speaking. from us we have Little Island. Past that then we have Foat Island, Great Island, which you might know because the town it situates, Cove, was put on the map about 105 years ago, it was known as Queenstown at the time, for being the last stop for the Titanic before it sank in the icy waters of the North Atlantic on the 15th of April 1912. So, for better or worse. Now past that then we have Spike Island, we have Hull Bowling, we have Rochers Point Lighthouse, Crosshaven, Carrigaline, before we finally hit the Atlantic Ocean. Now, something very important to note about Cork Harbour, for the context of this premises, is that Cork Harbour is the second largest natural harbour in the world! Second only to Sydney Harbour in Australia actually. So if you think of the size and population difference of these two countries, that is an incredible thing to be able to say for Cork, let alone Ireland. So thank you very much for that plate tectonics, yes! Now that meant that for the 800 years or so that we were a colony of Great Britain, no big deal or anything, there was a massive amount of trade coming in and out of Cork City. Well, it was Cork Town at the time, there was about 1,000 people living there. In and out of Kinsale, Cove and Baltimore further down to the west as well. So with the age of exploration in the late 1400s, we had a lot of new products coming in, such as spices, silks and satins, tea, we had tobacco and potatoes coming in from South America, chocolate! Chocolate was coming into Ireland for the first time and it was worth its weight in gold. So you'd have to work your butt off for months to be able to afford even a Freddo's worth of chocolate.
Wow.
It was like little frog-shaped chocolate, which was 5 cents when I was a kid. It is now 40 cents, so you'd still have to work your butt off for months to be able to afford even a Freddo. Ridiculous. So then we were also selling items. We were selling a lot of agricultural products such as beef, leather, cow hooves and hides, whiskey and butter. If you can imagine, up in Shandon, up in the north side of the city, there's a place called the Butter Exchange. It is now the Butter Museum because that place was for a time the foremost trading hub for butter in the world. Sounds like a Monty Python sketch, but it's true. So you can imagine Cork became quite wealthy during this time, guys. Now, with that trade came trouble because we did not have a sufficient line of defence for Cork itself. So there was a massive amount of pirate raids coming up into the port, into Kinsale, into Cove. So by the 1580s, the people of Cork were sick to death of this and they appealed to Queen Elizabeth I and agents working upon her will in Ireland to supply some form of fortification for Cork town, which eventually came in 1582 with Blackrock Fort. Now, as I said, the tower expansion was made a little bit later. It had a curved roof and was used as a signalling point, then as a lighthouse. Now you can see the shell of our optical telescope. So it was installed in 2005. There are 2 certified operations of this, so the rest of us aren't even allowed to set a pinky toe in here without one of them. But it's an interesting piece of work, and you can actually have a look at it through the little viewing windows that Alan's installed just in the last few days. So, as I said downstairs, there were a few fires during these premises time here. So, in 1722 there was a fire in the tower. Now at the time there's a lot more wood in the tower than there is today. It's pretty much stone now. But that wood caught fire in 1722. There was partial damage done to the tower. It wasn't completely destroyed and it was rebuilt for £296. But then in 1827 there was a massive fire in the castle expansion, which was primarily wood and iron at the time. So that was almost completely destroyed. It was rebuilt between 1828 and 1829 by George and James Payne. We're brothers and architects. Now there's a few other examples of their architectural achievements just across the way. You can see just that tower up on the tree line over there, called Father Matthew Tower, that was designed by George Payne a few decades after they rebuilt Blackrock Castle here. And then in Cork city centre itself, you can't see it from here, but on Washington Street you can find the courthouse, which is a beautiful Greek style building with statues, pillars, reliefs set in limestone, and it was built in 1835, designed by the Payne brothers, 6 years after they rebuilt Blackrock Castle here. So obviously they did a really good job.
When was it made?
Blackrock Castle or the Washington Street courthouse.
When was it? Which one?
So the castle was in 1827. That was when it was, well, the fire was in 1827. It was
1827.
rebuilt between 1828 and 1829.
I
And then
thought it was 16 or 27.
1604 was when the original castle expansion was made, but then it burnt down in 1827 and was rebuilt by 1829. And then the courthouse on Washington Street was built in 1835.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? It's really cool. So guys, I'll give you another second or two to have a look around, take a few more pictures if you like. Have a look at this board here. It shows you the different estates, so you can see just on the tree line, finishing with St. Finbarr's Cathedral over there. And when we're about to head back down into the gunnery and see exactly where we used to beat the snot out of the pirates, I'll give you a shout. So if you'd like to ask me any questions at all, I'll be right here. So I'll give you a shout in a second or two.
יאללה, עלינו, עכשיו יורדים. נעשה את זה ככה לאורך. יאללה, יורדים. איזה כיף. וואי, איזה מפחיד זה. יו יו יו. טוב, אז עזבנו עכשיו את הבלק רוק קאסל. הנה, מאחוריי. ואנחנו חוזרות לרכב שחנינו קצת יותר רחוק. ואולי נמצא משהו לאכול, נראה. היה חוויה ממש מגניבה. הכנסתי לכם אפילו את הבחורה חמודה שהסבירה. ליה קוראים לה. ואני חושבת שאני אתחיל לעשות את הסרטונים באנגלית, כי יוצא שאני פוגשת מלא חבר'ה וכולם מדברים אנגלית, והייתי רוצה שגם הם יוכלו ליהנות מהסרטונים שלי. אז אחרי היום, מהיום הבא, כל הסרטונים יהיו באנגלית. אז אני מקווה שאתם גם יודעים אנגלית. האנגלית שלי גם לא מדהימה, אז אני בטוחה שזה יהיה אנגלית קלה, פשוטה ונחמדה. יאללה. Yeah, I have a very cool hat. This is Mandy. Mandy, yeah?
Yes.
Mandy hat. Yeah. Hi. Here we are again. We're going out to a pub. How the Irish say pub? Yeah, they don't say pub, they say pub.
Pub.
And I hope that we have a live music tonight and it's not too late. So we will see you later. Bye. The bus just goes through. So nice.
This place is cool.
Yeah, I like all the statues you can find. Hey there! So we arrived to the Oliver okay? And we order a drink now. And there is a really nice music here. טוב, אז זהו. אז זה היה הבר שטיילנו בו היום, בקורק. זה היה דווקא נחשב כאילו פאב יותר מסורתי, למרות שלא היו מוזיקה עירית. עכשיו חזרתי להוסטל. וזהו. מחר יום חדש. נוסעים, איך בא ליור? נוסעים לאזור קונמרה, טבעת קרי, קצת טבע. היה טוב.